Hey, good evening, everybody. It is 7:23 on the 1st of May, 2018, Central Daylight Time. And just want to spend a little time out here tonight continuing discussion that I started the other night about drama and the fact that people want to avoid it or feel like it is an unnecessary evil in their lives and what have you. I guess I want to start out this way. Every once in a while, I got to say some stuff that stirs up the pot and just gets people to actually thinking about what it is that that is actually being given credence, whether it be on Facebook, internet, what have you. And one of the things and I guess the way that I want to start this conversation tonight is the other day I was reading an article, and I want to say it was in the USA Today, where the millennial generation is blaming the baby boomers for the reason why that their lives are so messed up and there's things that they are unable to do and accomplish. And to be honest about it, I found it kind of funny, but when I really got to thinking about it, the thing that struck me though was the fact that the baby boomer generation started somewhere in the mid to late 40s, where because of World War II, and it went on through I want to say like 1962 or something like that. And then I got to thinking that, baby boomers actually did a lot of things that may have negatively impacted all of the successive generations. When you think about the fact that baby boomers were there at Woodstock, baby boomers were there. Free love and all of those other things that went along with that. That was the beginning of that generation. Baby boomers were also those that rebelled exclusively and extensively against quote unquote the establishment, to the point where some of the things that may have come out of it may have had negative connotations, such as taking prayer out of class, taking and not only that though, but a little bit further on down the road there, where we got to the point where it became unlawful to discipline your children. Well, those are all byproducts of quote unquote the baby boomer generation, as well as the fact that we are also the generation that or are a part of the generation that saw the first man walk on the moon, and a myriad of other accomplishments. The adoption of smaller and smaller computing devices, to the point now where you have just as much computing power in your hand when you have your cell phone than used to be contained in a building that was a block long and a block wide. So the thing is that as I got to thinking about all of that stuff, that was some of the stuff that led me to thinking about that. Because here's the deal. It doesn't take an awful lot for any of us to have drama in our lives, because the thing is that all we really need to do is sit down and start thinking about something that perturbs us, something that gives us angst, and it doesn't have to have anything to do with somebody doing something with us or something to us or anything like that. What it has to do with is the fact that our minds begin to start turning over and ruminating over things that have an awful lot, that have an impact on us. It doesn't take somebody getting on my nerves for me to have drama, and I'll give you a case in point. I was sitting here the other day and I opened up the mail and then found out that the property tax assessment had changed on my house. It had gone up, and the thing about it was that there were only a couple of houses that were sold on my block over the course of the last 2.5 years, and yet here we go with this property tax thing that says that the city is going to raise your property tax $8,000, and then of course I got to thinking about that, and then also coupling that with the fact that there was a notice not too long ago that said the city was going to change the way that they did the valuation on the property tax. So the thing is that and the amount of money per $1,000 or whatever it was that they were going to start charging as far as that. So basically what they said was, without saying it in so many words, was that what was getting ready to happen was that my property taxes were about to go up at the end of this year, and I have no idea what they're really going to be just yet. So that in and of itself, because of the fact that I tried to do planning as I get closer and closer to retirement, I try to do some planning. That caused me some drama because it actually impacted my thinking. It impacted my mood. It impacted the way that I reacted. Matter of fact, I didn't even want to watch television for a while, and I didn't pick up the basketball game until it was very, very late. So the thing is that when we start talking about this fact that we're trying to escape drama, we're trying to escape people, we're trying to escape living, it becomes a real issue, because there was another article today that I read that said that this current generation, the generation that is so currently, that is so heavily involved in social media and what have you, they have been described as the loneliest generation probably to ever walk the face of this planet. And the thing about that was that you would think that on the other end of the spectrum, those that are seniors that have retired and have slowly but surely watched all of their friends precede them in death would be the lonely ones. But according to the survey that's been conducted, that's not the case. The case is that those that are glued more to their phones and social media savvy and what have you are the ones that are suffering from being alone. And the thing about it is that as I got to thinking about that particular thing, a little drama from time to time stimulates my brain, gets me thinking, gets my juices flowing, makes me know that I'm all right, that I'm alive and what have you. And so when I got to thinking about that a little bit further, again, taking it even further, because the thing is that, of course, I'm getting ready to put some Bible on it, because of the fact that the thing about drama is that, God uses drama in our lives in order to burn away all of the junk that we no longer need. Because the thing is that, the truth be told, as far as people are concerned, we are all emotional hoarders. We hoard stuff, we hoard feelings, because the thing is that the first thing that we want to do is we want to bring back the good old days. We want to go back to remember when. And then the thing is that God can't have you move forward if you continue to look backwards. So the thing is that he has to do some things to us and allow some things to be done to us in order to get our attention, so that we can focus on what it is that he has for us as we continue to walk down this journey called life. So, as I was saying, thing about it is that the book of Job is probably right after the book of James is probably my favorite book in the Bible, because of the fact that it gives us an understanding as to what it is that happens. God allows things to happen to us for a reason, in order to test our faith, in order to test our relationship with him, in order for us to build a relationship with him. And all through the book of Job, Job is confronted by his three friends. And during the course of that, he's talking to them and he's defending himself, because the thing is that he really doesn't understand why the things that have happened to him have happened to him. But everybody has an opinion. And because people have opinions, people regretfully nowadays are unable and unwilling to share them, because of the fact that, quote unquote, they don't want to get in your business and they don't want any drama. The thing is that a lot of people have been stifled. A lot of people are stifled because of the fact that they don't have the ability to look at what is going on in life for them, and being able to discard and to take and look at things and discard them. I'll give you another case in point. And again, just another example before I continue on with what I was saying. The thing is that I give you a case in point for ladies, or when you were younger, when you met somebody, another female, and you thought that she looked better than you, it caused you some drama, especially if, quote unquote, your man was looking at this girl or whatever, and then that would cause you some drama, because you were trying to figure out what it was that she was doing that you weren't doing, and how she was dressing or whatever it was. So it causes us some drama, because of the fact that we as human beings, because of the fact that sin has come into the world, are always looking to compete not only against each other, other, not only against each other, but against ourselves. And like I was saying earlier, a lot of times the drama that is caused for me is not something that you have done, but it is the way that I perceive myself in that particular situation. And it causes me drama. So the thing is that for anybody to say that they want to live a drama-free existence, I'm going to say this again, and again, everybody is welcome to disagree, but for you to say that you want to live a drama-free existence is to say that you no longer want to interact with people. You want to be a hermit. You want to be alone. You don't want what God has for you, because the thing is that is not real as long as sin is a part of this world and God is still ruling everything that is happening. Because truth of it is that it is impossible for iron to sharpen iron if it is not in conflict. And drama most times is the result of conflict. I just wanted to leave that with you tonight. I'm glad that you all joined. And one quick bit of advertisement. Please go out and you can share this with on your timelines if you don't mind, and get your friends to get out there and view stuff, and to hit the like button on the Once Wayward Brethren webpage, or to go out to YouTube and to look at it, and to subscribe to the Once Wayward webpage, where you'll find all of the videos that we've done. May God bless and keep you, and have a great evening.